Hello, welcome to TTIGR, That Time I Got Reincarnated podcast, where everyone can come together and enjoy all things anime. My name's Rashawn, and I'm here with Devante and Jamal. To find more content, you can check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and more. Thanks for listening and enjoy.
City about that, though.
Me and Haley have been talking about, because she's like, where are you going to keep the bus? I'm all about the bus, but where are we going to put it? And I'm like, in the front of the house. Because they don't fit in the driveway. Not a big ass, like, you know, city bus. It's just a tiny little mini bus. It's like the same thing as having like one of those 3,500 vans.
Yeah, it's more of a compact bus. Yeah, because a real big bus.
That's not fit.
Well, even like a school bus would do it.
Bus?
Well, in this, the ones here. Let me show you one.
No, you're just trying to get like
more like a short bus.
Yeah. I was about to say like Astro van, but bigger.
Kind of, yeah. Pretty much. This is the one that I am looking at.
Oh, that's like a bus.
Yeah, it's a school bus. It's only a 5-window though, so it's like a 21-footer.
I mean, still only. I feel like for only $7,500.
That's it. It's going to be much easier to park that.
Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
places.
Like for with at $7,500, then I can build it out. Another $3,000 worth of interior work, and I know that y'all are gonna help me.
About 10
you're
grand.
gonna help me. Like,
I'll say
there's no question, because you guys are gonna be able to use the fucking
I'll
thing.
say, yeah, if you get a bus, that turns into a road trip.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And I want to
rent that out too, because people definitely rent out campers.
Exactly. And this is, I'm gonna like do like drywall, like make it like fucking not even drywall, like do like wooden, like make it look like a cabin on the inside, and paint it like maybe like a military green, or like a dark blue that's like a light dark blue, like a gray dark blue.
The outside of it?
Yeah, and then like with a white top, and then like there's one that I've seen. You guys remember when I was like, there's one that I've seen with that AC unit, and I was like, wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, and then I built that AC unit. This is about to be that bus.
Hey, that's how it is though. I was literally just talking to my brother about this. I was like, my brother Ryan, I was like, you know, it may not happen exactly when you want it, but I've come to find that as long as you like, if you want it bad enough, you think about it, it's in your head bad enough, like it comes, like it happens, like it does happen, you know, like it just off me. Like I've been wanting a computer since 2017, bro, but like I had to wait till 2021 in order to get it. Like it took time, but it got it, you know what I mean? And then slowly but surely, like back in the day, I couldn't afford any of this stuff, or try to save aside to try to get this stuff. But now it's like I'm able to do it, paycheck by paycheck, get this, get that, and it's come up. I mean, it might be exactly when you want it, but it comes as long as you.
Yeah, and that's something I need to realize, because there's things like it's like I want to do this, but it's like, man, that's so expensive. But it's not if you're breaking it down. If you're like,
and
bit by bit buying.
It's that tenacity. It's that tenacity.
That and a side hustle.
Yeah,
a side hustle is necessity. Me selling cars is the only reason I'm able to have cars.
I feel
that
is definitely true.
100% the only reason that because like I'm not fucking rich. I don't make buku bucks or anything. I do okay for me. But like the reason I have my car is the reason I want to buy this bus and do all this other shit. It's from shit that I've sold. Like I take a car, sell it.
Having that way to make extra money, like there's ways to get it, and you got to try to balance. Because I'd much rather do that and still have time left, or do something that might take me an additional 2 hours out of my night instead of additional 8 hours out of my night. You know what I mean?
You also have to have that mindset, though.
Yeah, that's
of that winner's mentality. Like, you know, even if you're gonna take that L, you're still gonna push forward. And
you gotta
persevere through it, bro.
Man, that's crazy. Literally just talking about this is like, you know, because sometimes it's not even about the loss itself; it's about how bad is the loss in some situations, and then in other situations, it's like, you might have to take a few of them before you actually bounce and get to where you want to go. You know what I mean? Like, with me getting this license, like, I felt that like 4 or 5 times, bro. I'm not going to front, but all it takes is once. All it takes is once. And once that once happens, you're in there, and you're in there like swimwear.
And you only got to succeed one time.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's just kind of something that is sometimes hard to swallow. You got to really humble yourself and, like, just realize, like, you're going to probably fail a couple times.
You're going. That's not
going to fail.
Yeah, I tell this to the kids all the time. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
And get over it, because you focused on that failure isn't going to get you where you need to be.
Right.
It's not. It's in the past. It's learn from it. Move forward, because that's the only That's the only right move from there, because there are other options, but any other option is wrong.
And to me, I mean, I feel like I've been hung up on this so many times before, and I just know that it doesn't get you anywhere at all. So yeah, you got to move forward. And I've learned that that's helped me better. It's definitely helped me way more than just trying to hang on that L. But transitioning into some anime here.
I'm pulling it out right away. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not even mad at it.
Gear 5, bro.
That Gear 5, bro.
Shit was... I don't like that they brought Warner Brothers in to introduce it. I think that really kind of foobarred the whole episode.
Well, I definitely think it downplayed it a little bit for people, because you're definitely looking for more of a serious moment. But at the same time, though, with them talking about Toon Force and, you know, him being able to kind of do whatever he wants, I expect it to be silly.
You expect it to be silly.
Joy Boy.
Yeah, Joy Boy, like I expect it to be silly.
Not Bugs Bunny. That's 100% what I got from that.
Well, yeah, especially if they really did get Warner Bros on it. Yeah, I mean,
that's
Toons, bro. Looney Tunes.
I got Bugs Bunny. That's all. His bouncing, and even in some of the frames, it kind of looked like Bugs Bunny jumping up and down. Like when he had his legs together and he like that. That was Bugs Bunny.
No, yeah, some of those that are kind of lackluster for sure. I will say though, like, one of the scenes that I really fucked with though is when Kaido did that blast. When Kaido did that blast and Luffy, bro, he straight up pulled his arms back and literally pulled up the ground. He pulled up the ground and then just like it went into like the rock. Yeah, he just pretty much just took that and then just shot it back at him. Like, bro, he literally just turned everything into rubber.
Which is cool. I love, like, I think they did it better in the manga.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, you didn't have the effects that they're putting on it.
Yeah, because, like, if it would have been, like, a serious... I feel like...
But at the same time, though, that's why it's like, this is the introduction. I think that, well, I mean, for the most part, it's going to be more of the silly part. But I feel it's going to be a little bit more serious throughout, like, next episode.
I hope.
And the episode afterwards.
I kind of hope.
But I really like that part, though, too, is after he did deflect that, when he was sitting on it and he deflected on it, I just thought that panel was just crisp. I thought that panel was crisp. Yeah, even that one, too, when they did that whole Garrett actually introducing it, I thought that was clean, too.
No, they did the panel. The panel even that you're talking about, where he's sitting on the thing.
Well, no, I'm talking about the one right before that. It was like they do like a side view when the blast is going off and he's kind of like blocking his face a little bit because it's like getting ready to go. I was like, man, he's looking so cold. Like, he's looking so clean. And then like the background too of it too, just I don't know, it was just a dope scene. But then right after that, when he was sitting up there on top and they were doing like the GE, I thought that was hard too. And then all the gears that were going through, I was like, oh, that shit hard.
I think it was dope.
Oh, that was hard.
I really,
that shit was hard.
I have a lot of expectations for the next one because
me
too. I think that the animation it wasn't where I wanted it to be. Like, even when he grabbed him and was like spinning him around that, and like ignore the voice, because I watched it without all of the sound just to even like re-get that, because really the sound really messed with me when I was watching. I didn't like it, but then I watched it without the sound and I was like, okay. Even still, it was a mix of the sound and the animation, because the animation was good, but like even like the lines were too blurry. It just was very.
It is where they messed up though, because I do think they're going to try to make it like more epic for the next couple episodes. At least that's what I'm hoping.
Right.
But they should have went all up, because this is the episode that everybody was talking about. As far like this is the drop episode for sure, not the next one.
And even if the next one comes out and it is this, then then this is the norm for Gear 5. That just doesn't seem like.
Because, like, I do think they're going to do more with it, especially, like, when it's him against Rob Lucci.
Right.
You know what I mean? That shit's going to be looking flame.
Right. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well. Whoops, big spoiler.
Damn.
Well, that shit's going to be so fire. That shit's going to be so fire.
Next year on One Piece.
Yeah, and actually, since we're on this part right here, one thing that I do kind of speculate is that, and again, maybe it's just me, but the new credits or new intro that they're doing, I wonder if, because I always wonder what Egghead is going to look like when it's animated, and I wonder if they're going to do it in those graphics. Because I'm just trying to picturing what Egghead is going to look like, especially with all the animation they're doing now. They usually kind of change it throughout each arc. It usually gets a different type of.
And like even in this episode, there was CGI, there was drawn animation. It was such a spectrum.
Yeah,
like it just didn't look good.
Man, he saying it looked good. Oh, I thought it looked crisp.
I don't think it looked that crisp. I thought I'm a huge One Piece fan. I am the first one to be like, yo, nigga, you see that One Piece this week? I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't better than Zoro versus King. For sure. No way.
No, I was.
That Zoro versus King was fucking
crisp.
Crazy.
Crisp.
Bro, that Zoro versus King was crazy. I don't think it was even as good
as Sanji.
Whoa.
I think that was a more crisp fight.
Well, okay.
In the animation.
Okay. I think I can give it to you because they actually fought against Sanji and Queen.
And maybe that's why there hasn't been enough action. It was only like 6 minutes of...
So next episode should be the height of the fight.
Hopefully.
Next episode... But see, now I'm over here like...
You're thinking about it.
No, come over here like, whether it's next episode or the episode afterwards, but it's like, fuck, I'm not trying to be like that, but it's like... Sometimes they don't get everything out in one episode, but they're definitely going to put some high action in this next episode.
Well, I know,
but I don't know if it's going to finish.
Remember back to the manga, like you can remember what's going to go on in this next episode, and like it's.
Oh yeah, but
it's going to be good. But like,
it's this time I didn't expect to have like a freaking 10-minute thing on Orochi.
Right,
like, bro,
that happened like
that dude should have been dead forever ago. That dude should have been dead forever ago.
So we're just sitting there like, damn, dude, I don't want to watch this. So I really hate that it's been compared to UI Goku because it's not the same. When
UI Goku dropped, that was being talked about everywhere.
The internet was broken for like days.
Yeah, there are a couple of things for that though, because back then that is a good point. That's like 2017 internet to 2023 internet.
Okay, that's fair. The internet has gotten better in that amount of time. That is very, very fair. But the fandom has increased tenfold.
Oh yeah,
from 2017 till now. Crunchyroll as a site from 2017 till now. Funimation has been gobbled on up into it.
Yep.
There's multiple other sites. It's not just Funimation or Crunchyroll. You have HD Drive. Yeah. You can get that shit on Netflix. You can get that shit on Hulu. You can get that shit.
You can't get all that. You can't.
You get anime on Netflix. You can get anime on Hulu.
You're not watching Gear 5.
You're not watching Gear 5.
You ain't watching no Gear 5. I was going to say, you can get it, but you can't shit that's already out.
You're not getting the simulcast.
You can get anime, but you ain't getting the anime. You ain't getting the anime.
You're
getting shit I seen 10 years ago.
The HD Drive that does have that.
Yeah.
So like there's still more options out there for it.
Yeah.
But even with that, the hype that in the chills, the way I felt watching UI Goku.
UI was definitely
versus the way I felt versus this. And maybe it was just overly hyped going up into it, but like I
UI
read it,
is definitely.
And when I read it, I was captivated. When I was in the manga, I was like, oh my god. Yo, I was screaming. I was like, this shit's fucking hard. Bro, I got ready to watch this shit this week. I made a bowl of ramen. I was sitting there.
Yeah, when Gear 5 came out in the manga, I almost couldn't believe it. I was like, this changes the game of One Piece.
The whole game.
This changes the game. Like, I was not expecting this. I still thought it was crisp. No, it wasn't the episode that I necessarily wanted for sure, but I still think it was kind of crisp. But I would keep it more of an introduction episode, because they just introduced Gear 5. Because I didn't like the way that he kept sitting there and like laughing the whole time. I was like, you can laugh, but like you're laughing the whole time, bro.
This is too much filler. There was too much filler.
And even when not serious, it's like maybe like say some words or something like that. But I don't know. I did like the way that he said like, "This is my peak."
This is my peak.
Yeah.
Aha! But it was dope. There were some dope parts in there. Don't get me wrong. I am hype as fuck about this. Like, and I kind of sound like a hater, but at the same time, I'm not. Because I'm a huge fan.
No, you just
I'm let
getting
down
into speculations.
Like, I personally was expecting more.
Is it also true that just the type of hype that it got, especially for this whole year, like people have been hyping Gear 5, like it's gonna be, literally they're comparing it to UI, trying to say that it's gonna be better than UI. Which no, I don't think that's the case. But I do think that in anime transfer,
I also heard it's supposed to be better than Goku's first going Super Saiyan.
No.
Especially
it's a fabulous transformation. It's been a 20+ year ride.
I think it's I think it's number 3 in anime transformations. I think it's number 3.
A Goku going Super
Yo,
Saiyan.
Goku is number 1 and 2.
Yes.
Goku going
Goku's 1 and 2, and then after that is Luffy. For me, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do think it's hyped, but no, it's not. Like, if you bring Super Saiyan, like, if Super Saiyan, we've never seen it, and like you bring that all today in today's modern, Super Saiyan is dropping, and we're going nuts.
We're going nuts.
You know what I mean?
Every single anime trope has been based off of the Super Saiyan.
Because we're talking about
everybody's power up is now boom.
And we're talking about on a point in time where things couldn't get pushed like that. You know what I mean? Everybody's a freaking media site these days. Everybody can post online and like spam shit and do things like that these days. But this is a point in time where you could not do this. Nope. This was just out here. Nope. You was literally written VHSs. Looking at this stuff, VHSs, bro. You're not downloading nothing.
Niggas was waking up Saturday morning at 8:30.
You had to catch it on the TV program. You had to catch it on the TV program, bro. Like this is different. You know what I mean? And then you try to compare it now. Like, yeah, it's definitely hyped up more now because of the modern technology that we have for One Piece these days. But I do think it was a hype moment, and I definitely give it number 3. And like, I'm a huge Naruto fan, but to me, it's definitely better than the Baryon moment. Like, it's more hype. I was hyped for that too, but yeah, this Gear 5, I was even more hyped for that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that shit was like, yeah, I'm ready for this.
I would agree with that with the manga. The manga version was more hype, and I think I just think they didn't animate it as good as it could have been animated. Yeah. And I think that the noises and with the lackluster animation on like some of the action scenes, like I get that they're trying to portray that he's rubbery and like everything is rubbery, but they've done it so many other times so much better. Yeah, that I just expected that to continue.
They should have did it because, you know, as much as I try to defend it, you know, even with like, because anime episodes are expensive, especially these ones are expensive to make. They're very expensive. So I wonder if they're trying to like pick and choose when they're gonna like show up. At the same time, this was the introduction of Gear 5. This should have been one of those episodes that you did like just pour everything into it.
Yeah, they should have waited a week. I would have been, as a fan, I would have been fine with them waiting a month. I would have been okay with waiting.
And did like a back-to-back episode like they did with UI. Like the 2 episodes. Yeah, like, bro, just wait and just do a 2 episode at a time. I would have
been so fine with waiting.
We all would have been fine. We would have waited another month or 2.
Dude, and you know how crisp that shit would have been? You know how, like, over the top. Yeah. I personally, I feel like it was not what... Like, how... Like, Luffy going Gear 2 was more hype than this.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
Well, it was definitely a more serious moment,
It was more serious. It was more like, damn, oh shit, this is dope.
Yeah, when the stakes are high, yeah.
And this is exactly what that is. The stakes are high. Everything is there.
He definitely changed the dynamics of the battle with this one from going to like a serious, like, because that clash that they were getting ready to do before the CP0 came through, like, that was about to be like, yeah, we were all like, yeah, like, they're about to come through, but then it's like,
I wish I like the silliness. I don't get it wrong.
Too much silliness is like, it's not relatable in any sort of way. You know what I mean?
It needs to. They need to dial it back just a tad. Yeah. Let him be, you know, Luffy. Let him do himself because that's who his character is. But animate it better. Like give it more of a serious tone in the animation.
Because Luffy can also be serious too. Like, he's shown that he can be serious.
He doesn't need to be serious. He can still be silly, but like they give it that serious tone.
Yeah.
Like give the fight that
that serious, give it that sharpness, right. And like the sharpness of the angles. Yeah, like give it
There was none of that. It was too fluid. It almost looked like they water painted it when he was swinging
Kaido around.
Yeah, it didn't like it was very choppy.
No. And then when he like rose up into the air that one point,
like that just didn't. I don't know. It just for me for this to be the episode, they dropped the ball.
Yeah, they should have did it.
Yeah. Personally, and I'm a huge fan, and I hate saying that. I hate saying that.
Actually, and then like the dialogue that they get went into, because remember the episode where they what was it, episode 1000 or 1060? Not 1060. I think it was episode 1000, the one where it kind of paints back to as Yamato reading like that book, and it's about Roger and has he's sitting there and he's got Whitebeard and Odin, and then it's got Ace and Sabo sitting there too, and they're all comparing like both of them, and then it's like has all the colors and stuff like that dialogue and that monologue of bringing that into there before he did that Red Rock against Kaido. Like that was a more hype moment. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like they did more like umph into it.
Yep. They gave it just a little bit more pizzazz, and I feel like it because I've heard that they teamed with Warner Brothers on this. I think that was
me too, but I wonder. I mean, I don't doubt it just because of the
animation,
the animations and the noises and the fact that they did do more of the tune stuff. Like his eyes even popped out of his socket.
Well, and that's like I said, that makes sense because they did that in the manga too, and I was curious how they planned on doing that.
But the whole Tune Force deal, yeah. But I am excited to see what's going to be happening going forward though as well, because that shit's about to be living, especially in the upcoming battles. Yeah, that shit's gonna be hard as fuck. But
I want to see what they do next week because
me too. And the thing is that they're gonna be coming out with it next week. To my knowledge, there's no bye week or anything, so it's like we're getting right. We're in it. Wano's about to be over here soon. Actually, yeah, September, October, we're going to be moving on. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
That was the perfect moment for us to have the camera.
Let's go. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm high. I'm high. Man, One Piece is one of those ones, bro. Yeah.
We need a camera so bad.
That was perfect.
That was great. He said, "Oh."
Yes. One Piece is one of those ones, dog. I'm telling you. I still get excited.
The hype is real, bro. It's so real.
I still get excited off it, just like it is Saturday morning cartoons, bro. Like that's just crazy.
It really is, honestly.
Well, yeah, it's just so crazy how that is. But the other stuff that's been fired though is that JJK though. What y'all?
It's that fire, dog.
That JJK.
So Gojo's my dog, right? But Geto makes sense.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
I at first I was kind of pissed that they did this, but now I'm like, oh my god, everything makes sense. This whole world now makes sense, and his reasoning behind it.
I feel like it's simple, but yeah, it is because the purify the world was. Gotta get rid of all the non-sorcerers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the way a lady put it, she's like, I mean, you're technically just forcing the evolution, which, I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, and they're not.
Went there and slaughtered a village.
But at the same time, though, it definitely doesn't help. He's been consuming curses.
Yeah, honest. Yeah, because his thing is he eats the curse and then he gets it. Like, that has to...
Yeah, and just doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah, that has to do something.
Take some effect on you.
Yeah, like it's got to be doing something. I mean, even then, when he was talking to him, like his eyes were like all bagged and stuff like that. Like he was all
getting darker and darker.
Yeah, he over there looking kind of strung out. I thought he was gonna end up doing this to an old boy, but when he was sitting next to him, he was like, you're kind of like. I'm sure he's like, I'm surprised you said that sitting next to me because he was like, I'm a good judge of character. And right. He's like, is that right? I was like, oh shit, he's about to take you out.
Well, dude dying is what pushed him over the edge.
Yeah, trying to have that little bit of faith. Mm-hmm. But really, what shouldn't have happened is that because this nigga Gojo, I'm so powerful now. I'm doing missions all on my own. Yeah. They just let him do missions on his own. So the old boy had to be alone. That dude should have never been alone. If he could stay with Gojo, so it would have probably been different. Maybe.
He went from being the good guy to the bad guy, and on top of it, he's now like
he's like a top special grade curse or something.
But he knows that Gojo can beat him.
Yeah,
he knows. He didn't even question it. He's like, if you want to beat me, just go ahead. If you want to do it, do it.
But see,
I feel like these days he's probably the only opponent that could beat Gojo besides Sukuna.
And that's, I think, why partially with that and son. I guarantee you, when he gets older, Megami, when he gets older, he has like some secret power hidden within him to where he's able to like hide his specials or.
He has to,
bro,
because he's got to keep up with Yuji.
Has to.
Yeah, right. Hey,
he's a prodigy.
Itadori about to be that nigga, especially with Sukuna.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about that nigga's dead technically. Like,
yeah, Yeah.
He has no heart.
Yeah.
He did die.
And that nigga is still a savage. Like
He's still a savage. But, you know, it's kind of like that thing, like...
He's a zombie.
He gave over his soul.
Yeah, probably.
Sometimes you do that.
The demon took him over. That's how these anime niggas go. Ask Asa. You know what I mean? Like, ask Naruto. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
That's the thing. Like, these people are quick to sell. They are. They're so...
Quick as hell, too.
Quick, bro. It's not even like before. It was used to be like a little more like a push and tug. Like now it's just like it is like
take it.
I can send my friends, right?
Yeah, all right.
I can get the girl.
Oh,
let me get that.
Yeah, they don't even ask my friends. I can get the girl.
Let me like guys. You know what I mean? I probably the only people that haven't sold is Tanjiro, and I'd have to say yet. And then Midoriya, he ate a piece of hair.
He did eat a piece of hair. Goku didn't sell his soul. He just kept dying.
Actually, that's true. He didn't sell his soul. He kept dying. He did die. He has died.
A couple times.
They just be wishing that nigga back.
Hey.
That's just how it is out here.
But, dog, you think, like, they keep wishing them back, right? They could have wished their family back.
They could have wished everybody back.
They didn't care. They didn't care about him, which is that's actually one of the things I didn't like about Dragon Ball. And I do understand to a certain extent because you don't want to make. It made sense where they weren't making too many Saiyans. You just had the Saiyans, but then you brought in Universe 6. Bro, you're just gonna bring more Saiyans. Bring back the other ones. Let's just bring back the ones that
were just savages.
Yeah, but that could change.
They could evolve now.
Like, I mean,
that can change. Vegeta was, you know.
I feel where you guys are coming from, but that. They should have.
And actually, Bardock wasn't a savage.
It would have opened up an entire, like, saga.
Which they should have.
Of Dragon Ball.
The new Saiyan saga.
Like. Yeah, they wouldn't. That might be something that they do later on down the road.
Because they keep introducing Bardock, I feel like. And even though Bardock was a savage in Super, they try to make him more of like he's got a heart by trying to send Goku off and try to, like, throw it off the stuff with the planet real quick.
Yeah. Well, and with how they kind of, spoiler alert, did it in the manga, where he got to see, you know.
Yeah, it was like, what was the point of that?
See, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's where they're going next.
And that's where I can only hope.
With what's going on after the whole universe thing, maybe like some of the other planets are going to come back and they're like, holy shit, we need more Saiyans for whatever, and then they're going to wish back the Saiyan planets, Vegeta.
I think they needed to do something with that because they definitely ruined that moment. I thought that was so cool how they brought back. They did that to like a flashback so they can get their Saiyan roots and pride. That was so cool to either lead to a whole nother transformation or to somebody to go freaking hard. But they just showed that and then like it didn't even matter. Nope. What?
Goku got the dub afterwards.
No, he didn't.
For a brief second.
No.
Yes.
No. He came back, tried to start fighting a little bit. Granola kind of fight a little bit, and then Black Frieza came through.
Okay. Like I said, he got the dub for a little bit. He got the dub for a second, and then Frieza came in with the Black Force energy. He said, "Niggas."
It was
he ain't calling them monkeys no more. He's calling them niggas.
It was like, man.
See, you see what happens when a nigga train.
Right, yeah.
For real.
What's up, monkeys? No,
like, Frieza. Yeah, man. See, that is crazy. Like, they really be on that. But just real quick, going back to JJK, what I was going to say about it. Yeah, the second half is about to be nuts, though. Second half is about to be nuts. Now that they're back, I did like how they kind of did that, though. The first couple episodes doing that explaining, I don't think it was rushed at all or anything. And then kind of transition back to like the modern day and time. Yeah.
Like, hey, let's go.
We're about to get to it. He had to go back to his roots real quick. Learn the basis of red and purple or red and blue.
So is purple is infinity?
That's what I thought it was.
I don't know.
Because it was an attack that he used on Toji, but like it's not like,
well, he's able to kind of do it and manifest in a different way, depending on how he's trying to attack or defend, isn't it? I don't know.
I think that's kind of what they're explaining because now with them throwing shit at him, that's
what he's kind of practicing. Like
because he had to become more proficient with it, and so remember he was doing that training, and then he was even saying he'd make things like teleport and shit.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's like he makes you teleport. I was like, okay.
Which is just fucking wild.
Yeah, Gojo is actually pretty stacked. Now when I go back to it, like when I really think about, if I really think about it, like before I would say like the fight between Kakashi and Gojo, like Kakashi would win, but no, that nigga Gojo would win. No, straight up.
Yeah, Gojo is he is the strongest jujutsu sorcerer. That's what they were saying with it. His skill is the like strongest skill. He's
he's definitely that dude.
Which makes sense why he talks shit like that.
Yeah.
He'd be like, man, you
literally,
don't do shit.
let Sukuna come out. He can't beat me. It's fine.
Right.
Like, what?
Right now, 1-on-1, yeah, he ain't getting these hands.
Yeah. Because I do think like a hand-to-hand, like Kakashi has the hand-to-hand for sure, but I just think...
You can't touch Gojo.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
He had one person touch him.
He learned purple and that was it.
Hey, right, he had one person touch him. He was like, never again.
Never again. Let me show y'all niggas what I can do. Evolve.
Right. Mid-death evolve.
That's some wild.
He had to. It was a make or break moment. He had to. It's either that or he was leaking.
I was say he had 2 slashes across his chest, 4 in his leg, and then 1 in his throat.
Yeah, bro, he was choking. Yeah, I would say he was done. And after that
nigga was a savage on him.
Yeah, as I say, he ate him up, bro. He ate him. I mean, that dude was like,
Merry Christmas.
He ate him up, but yeah,
cookies.
Nice.
You know, it's like they say, sit in the pool of your own blood, do something to you.
Yeah, it'll do something to you. That nigga just became invincible. And like, oh man, I know that's going back to the last episode, but like the visual effects.
Yeah.
See, and look at you, just guys ain't coming in with the visual effects. And I talk about One Piece.
No, they are really good with the effects. I did realize they use some CGI.
Yeah.
And I think they may even be using a little bit of AI in there. But we'll see. But yeah, especially at that point in time where he was just sitting there staring for a second, like he was just standing up, sitting there staring, and they were focusing on him. I was like, yep.
Shit's ridiculous.
But
have you guys watched any other animes lately?
The other anime that I've been watching, and this is more like when I just go to bed, like I'm literally in bed and I just kind of play something, is the Quintessential Quintuplets. I've been watching the dub. I watched it back in the day in sub, but this one's more of a slice of life, more one of those harem ones. The dude is he's a tutor for these sisters. Well, he gets his tutoring job because his family's running low on money, and he's like trying to like get extra work to try to help support. And then he ends up getting a tutoring gig. He meets this this CEO, and he's like, yeah, he needs you to tutor his daughters. And he was like, all right. So he's trying to meet him, and so he meets one of the girls in school, and then he is having a bad encounter. He was like, nah, man, screw this girl. Like, I'm not trying to like, I hate you. You try to took my spot, whatever it was, whatever little bullshit. But he doesn't know that this is a girl that he's going to tutor. And so the day goes on, and then he gets the address, and he goes to their house and finds out like it's her. But throughout the day, as the day goes on, because he meets her early at lunch, but throughout the rest of the periods, he starts meeting the rest of her sisters, but he doesn't realize that it's her sisters. But then he gets there, and then they're all open the door, and then he's like, oh, fuck, these are the people that I'm tutoring. And then it kind of goes into that scenario. But, nah.
That's funny. That sounds like some real life shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not a bad one, but it's just something that I literally try when I like get ready to fall asleep, just like a dub. Because sometimes I just kind of like do like a quick throw, so I'm not sitting there trying to scroll too much. I'll just go to like my queue
and just watch one.
Yeah, I'll just kind of hit it, and then
I've been watching that sweet Reincarnation.
Yeah,
that it was pretty good. Also, Classroom for the Heroes has been a simulcast that's been pretty good. That I just started this week, and I just kind of watched it all the way up to episode 5. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
You said Classroom Hero?
Classroom for Heroes.
Classroom for Heroes.
Mm-hmm. It's really just
check that out.
Kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a chill. Dude was like the most powerful, and then like he died, but he came back. He didn't die. I'm still trying to figure it out, but for whatever reason, like, I don't know. It's got me coming back. The vending machine one also
I haven't watched any new episodes on that one.
I don't know why. It just keeps.
It's funny, dude. It is. It's a funny ass one. It's funny.
I'm trying to see. Have you been on that Hajime no Ippo?
Yeah, that's what I've been watching still.
You say, I mean, I guess I was treating you pretty well, huh?
Yeah, that's just nice, dog. Yeah. Like,
it was pretty nice. I did watch. I finally was able to watch that. Actually, the first 2 episodes of Zom 100. I didn't watch that, bro. That was funny how they was talking about like, how many hours of PTO you got racked up. I was like, bro, you serious?
Oh, are you why?
He was like, yeah, I'm like pissing blood, or you pissing blood come to me when you got fucking like heart attack or some shit like that. Like, bro, you crazy.
Literally, that's what I said. Oh, you're just pissing blood. That's
I
it.
need to check that shit.
Yeah, I was like, man, y'all are nuts. But I mean,
there was an episode this week because there's only 4 of them still. Oh man.
But I do kind of feel it though, because I mean, sometimes it gets to a point, man, you're just so fed up with what you're doing. You're just like, man, anything to get me out of work, anything. And then a freaking zombie apocalypse happened, and he's just living in the world of bliss because he ain't got to go to work no more.
Well, and like some of the comments said, this is like some of the best demonstration for Japanese's work culture.
Yeah,
of how like toxic it actually is, and like what some of the things for real go on, and it's like, no.
I mean, that's crazy, but at the same time, I mean, I don't doubt it. And even then, like, you can experience overwork here in America as well. Like, sometimes it's like, why do you need to work so much? But
for things,
and especially if they're treating it like a badge of honor, you know what I mean? And like how much time I dedicate to the company. But man, the company ain't dedicating nothing to you.
I don't give a fuck about you.
That's just kind of what you gotta realize. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, the company is not a physical being. Mm-mm. It's an entity, but it's not a bio entity.
It's gonna die because you're not there, and if it does, then there's a problem, and you should have been making way more money.
Yeah.
Beyond way more money.
And then I wasn't able to catch that latest episode of Jobless Reincarnation, but I do plan on watching that too.
Man, I still haven't even restarted that stuff, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, I'm not even. I feel it because
I want to. I do, but it's just not.
And then I've been trying to watch. I've been trying to watch the Ancient Magus Bride. I saw season 1 and I really messed with it, but season 2 I just cannot get into it. I even watched like the OVAs for it, and I was into it, but right now I just cannot get into it.
It's not what you're looking for.
You're just not what I'm looking for right now.
Isn't that slice of life you were talking about?
Yeah, it's more like a magical visual slice of life. Okay. Type deal.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
though.
But yeah, sometimes it's just like a time and a place in the season. Sometimes it's just it's out of season right now for me.
You get started and you're like, yeah, this isn't it.
Yep.
Those are. I hate that when it's an anime that you really do want to watch.
Yeah, because like it's one that I want to watch, but it's like I just not want to watch right now.
Right.
So kind of that. Because they redid Rurouni Kenshin too. I'm kind of waiting for that to build up a little bit.
See, I've never watched that. That's on my watch list, and I know that you guys said that was one that I needed to watch.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
So I'm.
That one is a good one. Shoot, I'm gonna have to wait for watch that again too. This is pretty good. And they got the dub for it all too, so it's easy to watch on Hulu.
See, I don't have Hulu.
Yeah, I need to get Hulu.
Well, I wonder if they do have it on. I don't know if they have it on Netflix, but I wonder if they have it on Funimation.
They probably do.
Either that or Amazon Prime.
Sorry, hold on.
No, y'all good.
You know what's dope about my job?
What's up?
Is that so the owner, he holds season tickets for the Chiefs.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to pick a game to go to.
Oh, so when are we going?
So
Didn't you say something about the Chiefs and Chargers?
yeah, I'm going to the Chiefs and Chargers game.
Okay.
When are we going to this Chiefs and Chargers game, Jamal?
He gives me 2 tickets, and I was like, I'm probably going to take my brother and my dad.
You only get 2?
Yeah. I was like, I've never been to an NFL game. I was literally thinking about this.
What?
I've never been to an NFL game.
I haven't either.
I've been to an NBA game. I've been to an MLB game. I've been to a college football game, college basketball game, World Series, College World Series. Like,
I guess when I think about it, I've only been to like 2.
I've never even been to one of the College World Series games. We've been to the College World Series together, but I've never actually seen it. I've been there while the games are playing.
I could have swore we went in there and sat in the stands.
No, I sat in the stands. No, we sat in the stands. There was not a game playing.
Yeah.
This was pregame. Okay, we've been year after year to the College World Series. I've never sat through one of those baseball games. I went to the Rosenblatt when it was still the Rosenblatt, and I think I went to one of the baseball games there, but that wasn't the College World Series. I ain't never seen. I've went to the College World Series. I ain't never actually seen it. I ain't been to any professional football, baseball, basketball, anything, or college. Football, baseball, baskall,
damn.
anything.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to, but now I'm to that point where I'll get anxious. There's too many people.
It's a lot of people, but some of them are more hype than others. I say NBA games are pretty hype. I like those.
See, I almost went to a Phoenix Suns game when I was out in Arizona.
And especially depending on the one that you go to, you might see somebody.
I'm about to say, we went to the Lakers versus Denver game.
Yeah.
2021.
We probably should map one out, especially like one of the big games, so we can get like map one out early enough. That would be pretty live.
I mean, I'd be down. I just don't. I don't really. I mean, I'd be down. I'm more football than basketball. Though.
Yeah,
I'd go watch a football game. I don't think I could really get into a basketball game.
Football is nice too. I just think that for some reason that like the arena is just more live. I feel like an NBA game.
And it's because like it's all that music playing, the lights and stuff. Like it's enclosed. Like
that's true. But NFL games are
some NFL games are in the dome.
Yeah, NFL games are pretty good too.
I ain't never been to either, so I wouldn't know.
Well, if it's cold, man.
No, I picked the game, and the game's in October. So it shouldn't be too cold.
It's gonna be freezing.
I would say, it's here in the Midwest.
Dude is
who knows what's gonna happen?
So they're playing the Raiders on Christmas, and dude is going on Christmas to
5 feet of snow during.
I was like,
October.
Man, you
so
just
mad.
might.
I'll be so mad.
You never know, man.
And we're in an El Nino or El Nino. Yeah, the boy.
Yeah.
No,
that means heavy winter.
Yeah, I'll be sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
In October, I'll be like, hey, it could go any day after October 22nd.
Hey,
and it's late October? You fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked up. It's cold late October, Jamal.
It's definitely going to be brisk if it's
going to be chilly. Like, bro, I
feel like I should be able to just wear like...
But at the same time, you never know. It might just be fire weather. You know?
This is the Midwest, but he's going to Kansas, so...
Yeah. And I'm going to say, it's not much different from what you're going to get here.
Missouri.
Same difference, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be fairly similar weather. But, yep.
Wait, KC is in Missouri?
Yeah.
The Chiefs?
Yeah. No.
They're not?
Kansas City, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's right.
They're
Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri.
They're the what?
Yeah, Kansas.
The Chiefs are in Missouri.
Yeah, you can definitely, especially when you drive that way, it only takes like 3 hours to get
I know that there's a Kansas City, Kansas, and a Kansas City, Missouri. But the Kansas City Chiefs are a Missouri team.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep. They're in Missouri turning up.
I did not know that. So what the fuck is Kansas for then? I could have sworn that shit was in Kansas, bro. Oh, shit. And I'm in the Midwest. Like, hold up. For real? Oh, shit. Next thing you know, you going to tell me that the Kansas State fucking Bluebirds are Missouri or some shit. Like, damn, bro. That's wild. Their shit's red, too. Like, Missouri's colors are, like, blue and yellow and shit. Like, it doesn't even, like, align. What the... What?
That's funny as fuck.
Tell me I ain't wrong, though. Like...
Yep, Kansas.
You had to look it up. Damn.
Had to make sure.
I didn't... Oh, bro. Damn. I know there's somebody out there with a Kansas tattoo with the Chiefs on it. I know there's somebody out there.
Definitely. You got some diehards.
And they don't know. They have no idea. They probably go to a bar, get in an argument, and end up trying to fight a security guard and get their whole family's ass whooped.
They're like, is that a Kansas? Is that a cheese tattoo of the state of Kansas?
Yeah, bro, that's where they're from.
No, nah, bro.
That would be me, because I wouldn't fucking know. I'd agree with him. Like, yeah, bro, ain't they? It's Kansas City, Kansas, bro. It's Kansas City. I know that there's Kansas City, Missouri. Let me make that definition right here now. I just went to Kansas City, Missouri this last weekend to go to World Fun, but I did not realize that the Chiefs was a Missouri team. I thought they were a Kansas team.
Yeah.
Hey, what you know? Now you know.
That's wild. That's funny though. Also, a sidebar, don't go to Worlds of Fun no more. Bro, that shit is whack. They have half of the rides were closed when we went because of staffing issues. Like, they didn't open the Lazy River until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it started raining.
Yeah, I feel like, did you get those passes, like fast passes?
No.
Okay, I feel like, man, you be there forever.
Dude, the lines weren't bad because when we went this time, the lines were not that bad. It was the middle of the week. It wasn't the thing, but there was like the Grand Carnival because it was the end of their whatever, end of the 50-year celebration.
Yeah.
But dude, it's $30 for parking now. Per car.
Yeah, Jesus.
Per car. Bro, I took the GTO and Haley took her car because we had a bunch of kids, and I got there and they don't accept cash anymore this year. But they did just 6 months ago. So I go there. I had 100 because I was going to play some of the carnival games. Like, I literally brought $100 bills just for that. And they're like, oh yeah, we went cashless. All I brought was cash. Oh, well, you got to go buy a card to get in. Are you fucking serious? So I was like, well, can I have someone pay for me? They were like, yeah, you have to exit the park though to do that. So I drive in a little bit, and I was like, how do I do that? And he was like, yeah, you just got to go down, go into the parking, and then drive out of the parking. So I was like, oh, okay. Park. I ain't paying $30 to fucking park my car, nigga. Y'all ain't giving nobody tags out here? Fuck that shit. Like, what?
Man.
What? $30? Bro, we would have paid we would have paid a ticket. A Worlds of Fun ticket for my car to sit outside. That's how much the tickets are. Raise the price of your tickets, bro. Like, $30 to park my car? Does it, like, are y'all parking it for me? Is this ballet?
Cars at Worlds of Fun has to pay Worlds of Fun price.
Bro, right? Is my car having fun right now?
Yes, like, it is. Fuck. Yes, it is.
And there ain't even no security in the parking lot. Bro, man, we got the little meal plan things. We can go to places. They took all the good spots off. Like, you couldn't even go get the big ass ice cream thing. They want you to pay $17. I don't know. Worlds of Fun it's gone downhill. Personally,
man, that's a bummer.
We just went to Adventureland and that show's fire.
I've never been to Adventureland.
See, I was thinking because didn't they just open up a new roller coaster?
I think so.
Like a metal one that's like kind of big, really long.
I went on a lot of them and they were all crazy. Like, they were all fun.
Yeah, so I ain't never been in that spot.
Like, the monster, literally, you go up and you, like, straight down.
Yeah. No, I think I did go on that because then it flips you upside down. And then,
it is swinging you. You're
uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I think next time we're taking the kids to Adventureland because that shit, honestly, the last 2 times I've gone to Adventureland, the lines were too long when I went for my birthday, and then this time I went for Ariana's birthday. There was hardly no lines because it was pretty much raining. But half of the rides were closed. So it didn't even matter. Like, Patriot didn't open until late in the day. A lot of the rides didn't open until late in the day. Like, it was just like...
Yeah.
Bro, what's the point? We came early as hell in the middle of the week to make sure that we were nice and empty park.
Oh, see, yeah. Even in, like, a cool down time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when we went on Halloween weekend, it was packed. It was packed.
Stupid packed.
That shit. We rode like 3 rides.
Literally, I had to ride 3 rides, and then that was it. That was the night. That was the day.
And then you ain't talking about gas and food on the way. On the way back. Yep.
Yeah, that was crucial.
Yeah, man. So the anime right now, the ones that I guess are really in my interest is One Piece, Mushoku, Jujutsu. And then Bleach. I'm trying to hang on to Bleach right now. It started off a little slow, but I'm hearing that it's really ramped up this past episode, so I got to catch up on that. But
I got to start Bleach. I would have to go back and watch the first season because I
do feel that. I do feel that. But yeah, just there's so many out there. So many out there. And then, yep, I have that sweet Reincarnation on my list.
That one's good.
I watched the first 2 episodes of that.
I won't ruin it then.
And then...
It's kind of stupid, but it's good.
I have Altilia Ryza, Ever Darkness, and Secret Hideout, the animation.
I don't know if I've seen it.
I think this is based off like a mobile game. And then, Rurouni Kenshin. I have Rent a Girlfriend. They got season 2 out, but I'm letting that cook right now.
Is it good?
I think it's good, but it's about this dude. He's just socially awkward, but he had this girlfriend at like the end of his senior year of high school, and they were like a big thing. But she ended up like cheating on him or whatever, and not being with him anymore. And so he goes off to college, and then he's just like he's just doing his thing, and then he comes across this Rent a Girlfriend site, and then he's like, "What is this about?" And he just kind of looks at it, and then he finds this girl that's on there, and he rents her to see how it goes. And so she comes, and she's supposed to be look like super banging, like she's done this job for like she's really good at it. She's done it for a while, and she comes and she meets him, but she's like the perfect date, like she does everything right, and they're in the same age. But at the end of the date, something happens, I believe, with like either her grandma or his grandma, and he like has to go, or they have to go to the hospital and go to the grandma and see what's up, and then it comes to find out that either way, their grandmas, they know each other. They were in the same hospital room at the same time, and they had to go there real quick because something happened to one of their grandmas. But when they got there, they turned around and it was like
the other one.
Yeah, it was their grandma, and it was like, oh shit. So they're trying to
they're like cousins, kind
no,
of.
They're not even
So they
cousins.
had 2 separate grandmas, separate incidents, same hospital.
Okay.
Yeah,
same hospital, and they're in the same room. But and so they were playing it off because they were on that date, and so they just kind of rushed over there, and so they just kind of played it off, and so they was like, all right, yeah, this is like significant other, whatever. And so now they were putting up this facade for them. But then while they're out on that date as well, this dude's ex-girlfriend ended up coming up and was like, hey, yo, like who's this? Like just kind of like chatting or whatever. And then he was like, well, we're all here on this date, and he's trying to explain, and he just kind of comes up like, yeah, this is my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Or really, she does it because she's playing the part. She's like, yeah, I'm his girlfriend or whatever. And so his ex-girlfriend starts getting like really like snoopy and like into like what the like trying to like play detective, like what's going on, like trying to poke his buttons like to see if this is legit or not, because this girl that he's with is supposed to be like super hot, and and she's like, what the hell's going on? And so it just kind of goes across this deal and them trying to like play off this relationship, but then it gets to the point in time where they're doing it for so long that they end up kind of falling for each other. But during this whole point in time, there's more people that work from the same company, the Rent a Girlfriend, that come out, and then they end up coming across him, and then so he ends up dating each of these ones, and it's just like, kind of turns to him.
This nigga's a beast. What's this called?
It's called Rent a Girlfriend.
Rent a Girlfriend. Okay.
But it's like a slice of life one of those type of shows.
I know, but that sounds kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but so I've been on that, and I actually was just watching this stream. Y'all ever heard of Speed?
Speed.
Yeah, Speed is a streamer. He went to Japan a couple weeks ago, and he rented a girlfriend. He was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. And he was telling her, like, I saw this on the anime one time. He was talking about this anime here. And then so he goes and rents it, and then he just does the whole stream about his time over there in Japan while doing it. And it's actually kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. But,
wait, in real life?
Yeah, in real life.
You can rent a girlfriend seriously at Japan?
Yeah, that's what the anime is based on.
What?
Yeah.
That can't be real. That can't be real. Well, it's like legal prostitution, or I guess it's not prostitution. It's like you're going on dates.
Yeah, you just go on dates. Yeah, you
so
just
it's like
go
an
on
escort
dates.
then.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, you just go on dates.
I guess that makes sense.
But it just kind of goes to show that sometimes it's hard for people.
That's very true.
But no, it's a pretty good show though overall. Cause they make it funny. Then just also is just like and push like a self-insert type of deal. Like what would you do in these situations? And then Dragon Quest. I've been trying to watch Dragon Quest for the longest time. I've been watching the sub here and there, but they finally put all 100 episodes dub on Hulu.
Okay, Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Die. Because I watched it to what did I get to? 55. But that's been over a course of like a year. And then this other one called World Trigger. I was pretty into that one too. But it cut off from, I was watching the dub, and it was like the first like 30 episodes were dub, and then it went straight to sub. And then like after 25 episodes, it goes back to dub on Crunchyroll.
What the fuck?
And I'm just like, why is this? And I even did some extra research, if you know what I mean. And then it still does it even on these other like sites. And it's just like, what the hell? Like, what is going on here?
I got the episode.
Maybe those episodes just never got released in English.
Yeah, but it's just like, what makes you?
Why?
Yeah. Like, what makes you leave the project and then decide to come back on the project and then not decide to like connect it together? Oh, these people they won't look for it. What? They won't notice.
Yeah, they won't care. They've already seen it. They're not going to rewatch this. It's like they don't think about people from the... No. Or maybe it was just so far behind that they were like, fuck it. But then, like, you look at One Piece.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, these people are out here working.
Bro, I stopped English One Piece. It was like episode 400 or 500. It's at episode 1,000 now. Like,
yeah.
Dog. Nigga, how did they catch up so quick?
They've been working.
That shit was not... It was not caught up to the manga like that. I was like hundreds because I like the English Luffy.
I like the English dub cast. I think most major shonen casts are pretty good. Like My Hero, I like My Hero. I like Black Clover. Oh no, I don't really like Black Clover English cast.
Yeah, Black Clover. I like the Japanese a little bit.
Yeah,
better.
so
that nigga's always yelling.
yeah, but the Japanese is just a little better for me for Black Clover. But yeah, Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball. Like, I'm watching the dub. Bleach, I watched the dub. Definitely. Yu Yu Hakusho, watching the dub. Rurouni Kenshin, dub. You know what I mean? I'm watching all these dub.
I like dub. Like, don't get me wrong, I like sub, but like dub just like I don't have to be glued to the TV.
Yeah, you don't have to be glued to the TV. And the thing is that when the dub is going hard, they go hard. Like, when they really get into it, they can get into it. Like, with the Face series, watching the dub, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll be on the dub for sure.
I watch just whatever's available.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do like the dubs more to be chilling back and sitting, but nowadays I catch myself when I'm watching anime, I'm not sitting back chilling. I'm focused on it, and I'm trying to watch it, so I usually am going to watch the sub.
No, so yeah, I watch the dub when I'm sitting back. When I'm up and more busy and kind of have to like look a little bit, or like if I have to be more conscious about things. But the sub is like I have time to just chill, so I'm just gonna dedicate that time. Yeah,
right.
So that's where the subs come in. So the subs are like, I have no problem watching the sub when like the new episode drops. I'm all about that. Sub come out, I'm all in it. Mm-hmm. But like when I'm just like regular time throughout the week, like cooking dinner or something like that, or like just working on editing and things like that. The dub.
You know what? Maybe that's what I need to do with that Jobless Reincarnation, because that whole first season
is dubbed. Yeah, I even think they have a couple of the new episodes dubbed too.
Is Bleach dubbed?
Yeah, Bleach is dubbed. Yeah, Bleach is dubbed. Yeah, Bleach is dubbed. Yeah, Bleach is tele dubbed.
I just haven't been.
I'm saying these ones are dubbed.
I think my thing is I haven't given the dubs that option in so long. So,
because the dubs are something like you can literally just like you can be in tune, but you can also look away too.
Right.
You can be in tune and also look away.
Y'all done open me up, because I think I'm pretty sure I'm only like so far in on this, and like
because the subs I gotta dedicate time to it because I gotta read them words, bro. Mm-hmm. Activate my sharding gun. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, the dubs, I can like look at this screen real quick and have it on this screen.
Right, you can be chilling with your girl or something, listening to it.
Yeah.
And like not fully focused on it because you're more focused on the story than you are anything else.
Yeah, and most likely be able to watch it together because it's dubbed.
Yeah, then no, they're not going to want to read that shit.
Yeah.
What animes have you tried to introduce Ariel to? Because she's not an anime person.
That's actually...
The only one she'll ever watch is Ponyo.
That's a good
one. What about Spirited Away?
Right.
I tried to show it to her. She just wasn't.
Or Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Right.
Okay, she's watched that with me, but like she didn't care. Like,
yeah, and actually too.
Try a Slice of Life.
Yeah, that too. Depending.
What kind of shows does she watch?
Criminal Minds.
Try Slice of Life. Find. Because isn't there one about criminals or like the law system or justice, some bullshit? But it'll probably just be more of a fan service one.
I can't really.
You gotta find one that's like a slice of life that's not fan service.
Yeah. Because I would say, well, depending on the type of slice of life. Because like Clan has a really good slice of life too, but that one's more of like that one is more of the romance drama type deal.
She might like that. Or like crime dramas. Let me check my.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Do the
research.
Research.
Oh yeah, Special 7, Special Crime Unit.
Yeah.
That might be one that she might like.
One thing I did want to say for you guys is, you ever seen Junji Ito? Junji Ito, or excuse me, no, is it? Yeah, it's Junji Ito. I think I'm mixing it up right now.
Junji Ito Collection.
Yeah, see, I mixed it up. Those are the horror ones. Which actually, by the way, does she like horror? You try those ones.
Just a bunch of scary shit. I'm watching.
Yeah, shit. Like,
I like to find the shit that's 5-star and then kind of go from there.
Yeah, Junji Ito is all right, but yeah, that's more of the horror ones. But what I was trying to say is Juni Tyson, the Zodiac War. Yeah, you guys seen that one?
No.
I would say that one's. I feel like it's easy to watch and it's got some action in there. Yeah. It's about essentially different people coming in as the different Zodiacs and they're coming into like a battle royale.
I ain't gonna lie, the way that you described this, it's kind of cool. Really, really, really reflected the 4 stars that I'm seeing. It was okay, but it didn't grab you out of your seat.
Well, because like the action and stuff are there, but I just feel like the overall story, I don't feel like it's not like a story that you need to follow along.
You just kind of let it do its thing.
I don't want to explain because I feel like me explaining it is just straight spoiling.
Okay.
I think it's like a good watching it. You know what I mean? But it's just like
Dr. Stone, not to cut you off.
Dr. Stone, I like that one.
Have you watched both seasons?
Yeah, I've caught up. Yeah, Dr. Stone, I fuck with it.
I've heard like good and bad things about it.
Because
I just wasn't. It just didn't interest me.
The reason why it's cool is because like they animate it, right, but the things that they're doing in there, they're real things. Like these are real ways to make these things, and they tell you that on screen. But it's just him going through all the knowledge that he knows, and he's trying to rebuild civilization essentially. Because they're all turning to stone because of this petrification calamity, and then during this time they're all essentially conscious in some way, but throughout this whole time he's been counting the seconds, so he's been keeping track of time. So then he ends up like 3,000 years later or some shit like that, and then he's in some cave, like a bat cave, and it's dropping like some type of acid on him, and it's like thawing him out, and so he finally becomes unpetrified, and then so he's like he's unpetrified, and then he's figuring out like what happened. You know, he's got the math, how many days it's been. He tries to find something to write with right away, and he tries to get these things to collect, get some food, shelter, and then he's just tracking like, all right, so what was I around and what got me, unpetrified, and then he collects all the things, and then he's like, okay, bet this is all the things, and so he makes a little pouch, and then he finds 2 of his like really good friends, and then he gets them, and then so after he gets them, and then he goes off to doing this thing, and then he's like, well, they need a little extra muscle, and so they get this other dude. And actually, I skipped it. This dude is actually the first person he got because he came across some lions and he had a little bit of the petrifier stuff. And he was like, I need somebody strong to like homie. So he got this dude. and then this dude end up coming and helping him, and then they become really good friends, and then they get the other friends, and then they end up going to a village. They find a village that's been essentially the ancestors of the last people that were unpetrified. They're the ancestors of them, and so they're more of well, there's more of like an unevolved state, you know what I mean? Because they're haven't had any of this stuff because the world's been petrified, and so he's coming in and then he's just blowing their minds with all of like the knowledge and stuff that he has, and so he's just showing them different things, and they're like, how is he able to do all these things? He's like, through science, and so he ends up pretty much overcoming this village, becoming the leader of this village, and then he's just having everybody work on different things he's showing them, so then he can kind of like hurry up and progress the speed of how things are made and products so they can get more advanced. So he ends up making like a phone. He ends up making like, like a whole like machine, like a cog machine in order to like get more energy and stuff like that. Like he's been on a whole bunch of stuff. Like they ended up just making like a air balloon so that they can go and travel, and then they end up making a boat so they can go out to sea and like actually travel and like make maps.
Oh, damn.
And so it's like, it's
re-finding out the world.
Essentially, yeah, re-finding out the world. And so they keep petrifying different people that are specialized in different things. So then that they can kind of like hurry up and do it. They get because everybody that they're petrifying are from the modern world. And so they're pretty much, sped up in like the advance of
how stuff is going.
Yeah, how stuff is going. So they're collecting more and more of those. But it becomes a battle at first between Senku, the main dude, which is the science guy, and then that other dude that I was talking about how he unpetrified first to help him like defend the line. It becomes a war between the two because Senku's about science and using knowledge, and the other dude was like brute force. And so it was like they were fighting over the petrified stuff because he was trying to make a whole army of like people like essentially like the strong will survive type deal. And Senku was like, no, I'm about to rebuild the world just like how it was,
right?
In a world full of science. And so they end up getting into a world like that. It's pretty good. I'm dropping a bunch of shit, but I'm watching it.
Right, it's like spoiling. I'm not gonna watch this shit.
But it is pretty good though. Like it is really good though.
I gotta recheck that out. It didn't catch me like when I was
the first
watching
episode seemed like.
And they do like action scenes, but I mean it's more of like it's not superpowers. They do the action scenes because it's more like a realistic type of way, if you were to say, because they don't have powers.
They're fighting.
Yeah.
They're using science.
Yep.
Y'all ever watch Food Wars?
Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna lie, that shit slapped. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like another way that they do battles. You know what I mean? Like the way they do battles is they hit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. They did that nice. Like that shit is making you hungry though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That one.
I never watched that one.
And then it's all it's all about the challenge, dude, the competitive spirit. You know what I mean? That's what it really all about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that achievement. Like, yeah, we just unlocked some stuff. We in the next level. I'm him. You know what I mean? They did that one right. The only thing about Food Wars is sometimes it's just hard to watch because it is slightly etchy.
They be having a lot of fan service.
Yep.
A lot of fan service. See, that's the hero thing that I'm watching. That's kind of what I don't like.
That's the thing something that can ruin it. That's why
I don't need someone to lose their powers and immediately be naked. Like I don't need to see that. I mean, like don't.
Gotta check that etchy tag on there. When you look at the genres, you see that etchy.
Mm-hmm. Titties are gonna be out.
The etchy, a little sketchy.
Etchy is a little sketchy.
You know what I mean? So you just like right there. Yep. And then on my Funimation list, there's this one called Bottom Tier Character Tomazaki, and it's just like this dude. He's really good at playing Smash Bros. He's like the top ranked dude, and then he ends up like essentially he's an invert, and he's always inside and he's playing the game and stuff. Yeah, introvert, and he doesn't really have that many friends, but he ends up running into this girl that's supposed to be like a super popular girl at school that he had no idea, but she plays Smash Bros too, and she doesn't know that he plays either, but they're like the top two characters. And so they end up finding that out in real life, and so they end up kind of becoming friends, and then so she kind of brings him out of that introvert type of shell and brings him out to give him more social and give him a life and stuff like that. It's a pretty good one.
Speaking of Smash Bros, y'all seen the Super Mario Bros movie?
Yeah, that one's pretty. I like it.
I liked
I
it.
thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
I think it was pretty decent. I think it was pretty decent for sure.
Yeah. For what it was, you know what I mean? I liked it.
That little ghost like dude was depressing though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, dog.
We're not gonna make it out.
Hooray, sweet release. Nigga.
They talk to somebody.
Really bringing down the place. Really bringing down the place. Sure do you know how to ruin the mood.
Oh, shit. That's funny as hell.
Alright, one more I'll throw off. One more. School Rumble.
Nope.
School Rumble. Nah. This one right here is probably one of the funniest animes I've ever seen. School Rumble. It is pure comedy.
It is pure comedy, he said.
Yeah,
It is pure comedy.
That's saying something.
Right.
Like, it's just a bunch of shenanigans. And then my favorite character in here is like the dude that's in here. He's the one that talks throughout most of it. But that one is a good one for me. That one's funny.
I feel like it's a bunch of just shit.
It's just a bunch of shit. It's always playing. There's no like significant plot or anything like that. It's
What's
just
the one where dude is like, oh yeah, we about to fight, and then he pulls out the like air gun and shoots him in the face, and then his brother comes up, and then he pulls out like a fire extinguisher and smacks him upside of the head, and they're like real big dudes, and like he comes up again, and then he just shoots him a couple times.
holy what the
What did you see? Hold up.
what is that?
That nigga described something I have never heard.
I said something wicked.
He said, dude, come up with an air gun.
Hold up.
And this one too. This one's pure funny too.
Yeah, what is that?
Hinamatsuri. This one is hilarious, bro. It's about this dude that's in the Yakuza. He's like one of the head bosses in there, and he's got a lot of money, but he's just a bachelor and he lives alone. But he ends up coming across one day on a mission, and he ends up coming across this girl that lands in a pod from like outer space, who knows where from, and like she has like telekinesis and able to make things move and stuff like that, and she's just this weird girl from who knows where, and so he ended up taking her in, and people are like who the hell is this kid? You know what I mean? Like, who the hell is this kid? And he's just got to try to keep playing it off and try to keep her to like not do weird stuff because like it's not normal. And then he's taking her and continuing on missions and stuff like that. But as time goes on, different people are coming, like different ones are coming out here from wherever the fuck they come from, and it's pretty funny.
That's funny. That sounds funny.
I say check out the first episode.
What's it called?
Hinamatsuri.
Hinamatsuri. Alright, yeah, I've only had so many. Oh, it's on my watch list, actually. I must have already thought this was good enough to watch. If it's in my watch list, that means
He said, I'll peek at that. And shoot, any games y'all been playing lately?
I have not played any games.
Look at Warzone.
Hey man, shoot.
That shit's been pissing me off. We got 2 dubs in a row last night, and we was going for a third, but then just
didn't stick.
Didn't stick, man.
Yeah. When the games be like that, man.
Kicking some ass.
Man, hop on the stream.
Sean, you have not texted me not once telling me you are about to stream. I find out via my phone and a email that I get usually 30 minutes into your stream.
My bad. I wasn't talking about us getting like streaming because we should do that as well. But I was talking about like stream the COD.
Oh, stream the COD. You know, I've thought of that. I have, and I could. I totally could, and I might.
Sometimes there's a little extra getting the setup.
It's not even the setup. It's just the content creation portion of it. Like it ruins the gaming for me. Like I'm playing just to play, and then when I have that pressure of having to win, like I'm cool with fucking dying and shit when it's just me, but I feel more stressed out when there's something like that.
Yeah.
And like last night would have been great because I got some badass kills. Like every time I play, I get some fucking ridiculous kills and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like when I start recording, like I get more intense and I'm trying to do those things more and I die more. It's just
that's why I kind of stick with Shinobi Striker. I'm not gonna lie, because I mean I just like the game overall, but it's one that I'm just good at. So even when I do have the camera on, I'm not necessarily worried too much about it, because that one I just kind of have down. I just have down like that. Like Xenoverse, like I be wanting to try to train, especially because it's been a while since I've been on it. But like that Shinobi Striker, I just have it down. Like I be on there with these new cats on here because it's definitely a new wave of people on there.
Game, right?
It is an old game, but there's a new wave of people on there because just like with all these other games, they come up with like the updates and DLCs and stuff like that, and so they just keep pushing that instead of making a new freaking game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But
GTA 5.
you know what I mean? Instead of just making a new game, they just keep coming out with this.
6 is supposed to be coming out.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. That is 10 years old.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah, people have literally just been playing the same.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
but they
I downloaded it on 3 or 4 different platforms.
But at the same time, though, it's kind of genius because you can keep making content for this same game. It almost makes it a different game after a while. You look back on it and like, man, this shit was never here.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto, it is a totally different game from now, but that map is old.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like it's been played out. It was a huge map, but then like now it's so old. Like, I wish they would add like an airport or something to where you could fly to different maps. That right there would have made the game. A new game.
Yeah.
Just upload a new map. Cool. You can new cars in this new area. Cool. I'm down with that. But I want another GTA. I'm ready for another story, single player storyline.
If they even make it single player storyline,
I hope
they'll be online only.
That would suck.
You do your story mode online, interactive with other people.
That would suck a lot. That would ruin the game.
That really would, honestly. Because
there's some games that are like that, and it's like, I'm not trying to play this just online.
But at the same time, it might really just be like how we were talking about with it just having the single player. I think we're right on that border. Some things are kind of like how it used to be, but a lot of things are not.
Yeah. We're getting old, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
But, yeah, it is what it is. That's the ways of the tide.
Damn, Rashawn, you just called us out. It is what it is. Y'all niggas old.
Yep.
Shit.
That's right, though. But it's still, even though I will say, though, that one thing for me that's the same over all this time is that even with the anime, like, things have changed and some of the ways that they're doing things are a little different, but it still hits like it used to. I'm not going to lie. It still fucking hits.
It does.
And that's something, and that's the thing that's kind of crazy. Like, I just don't really know too many things that are like that could be for that long of a period of time and make you feel that type of way.
Right. The Simpsons ain't even that good no more.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, I actually started watching The Simpsons the other day. To be honest, like,
actually,
I was thinking about that.
I haven't seen that shit
in
so long, bro.
Because we were on Disney Plus and, like, it's always right there. So we were like, shit. And I was like, I actually have never really watched The Simpsons like that.
And then when you go, I used to watch it back in the day.
Yeah,
but then like I tried to catch up to where I was, and I don't remember where the fuck I was. Like,
because
back when we was off on Chandler, I did watch it for a little while. I did watch it, and I did like The Simpsons. And then especially there was a little point in time it was The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Family Guy.
But
I need to catch up on that.
Oh, y'all see they got a new season of Futurama on Hulu?
Yes.
I was like, what? Yes, I was like, what? Yeah, they got a new season. So
and isn't the like same cast and everything?
I haven't turned it on.
Season on there?
Yeah, I think they're simulcasting it. Yeah, but even then, that's still kind of hard. They sound. I was like, man.
Y'all remember that show, The 100?
Yeah, I didn't finish it though.
Never did.
I never
felt like that. That shit was going so hard, and then
it was.
I forgot about it.
I got lost on season 3. I think things just started getting crazy. But yeah,
did you ever finish Supernatural?
Yeah, I feel like I did.
We did I don't know if I finished because I've watched. I never watched it myself. I watched it whenever my mom was watching it.
Last thing I remember
watching it.
Yeah,
Ariel watching it.
I remember.
I like never actually watched it myself though.
Like they beat like Leviathan or some stuff like that. I don't
think I ever finished it, to be real.
But that right now, we're watching Bones, and I didn't realize how many seasons of Bones there are. Yeah. But I've been messing with it. Bones is pretty good.
It's kind of funny. You be watching these shows like this, and then like you compare it to an anime. Bro, they're the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
they really are.
They are.
If anything, they're longer versions of anime because they're long as fuck.
The only difference is the live action.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There is a little bit of a difference. Just, I guess, the presentation when it comes down to it. Like, because overall, this is story and dialogue. You know what I mean? So yeah, and that's what it is. It's story and entertainment. But just the way that it's presented is a little different. I'll give it that because, there's just, even when I watch Bones, there's different ambiance than when I'm watching any other anime. Yeah, more dramatic, and then it's like it is real. So it's like you can kind of relate to that even a little bit that much more because like these are real people. So there's that, but there's other things that I just kind of get from anime that I just don't get from a live action as well. So it's just kind of like there's just some stories that you like. Again, going back to One Piece. Like One Piece is one of those stories that's just hard to. I would just imagine being hard to tell live action, and that would be like good and people would really accept it. So it'll be crazy to see how that happens. But they could, because I feel like we have the CGI and stuff, like, and the way that they did most of those Marvel movies, like, those were good. How they would get come across, like, the powers and stuff like that. And the action, but...
You know, you ain't wrong. Like you said some real-life action, though.
Yeah.
And I looked at my Facebook, and it reminded me of some shit that just went down.
Oh, you talking about how August 5th is now a national holiday?
Fucking national holiday, my nigga.
Get a fish day?
Hey, no. Montgomery, Alabama, we shall stand, okay? That shit was intense. Well, nigga, do you know what happened?
So you haven't seen the video?
Bro.
Oh,
I got you. I got you.
Pull it up.
I got you.
Avengers, a symbol.
Yo, he threw that. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play this one. Oh, because this shit is.
Lego. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch, I'm one for the mall. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Shit, really hard. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl.
Hey, Unc with the chair.
Man, shout out to the girl.
He went to jail.
Some shit, so we gon' finish.
He went to jail.
And this time, everybody about to witness. Bro told them to move, just doing his job. Red Trump wanted to jump him, so now we gotta alright, let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin, let me off, Cabby off. Cuz came out the water like, let's get cracking. Cuz came with the chair like I got some action. Cuz came no shirt like I got some ass. I got him. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? And this shit was like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. If you mad at this,
the first black man to swim to a fight.
History. I'm really proud of y'all.
What the fuck?
Shout out
bro. Hold on, let me give you the real video. This shit right here, bro. Shit got wild.
Yesterday?
On August 5th. So it was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Hold up.
That shit.
And today, it popped off on the internet.
Dude swam to the fight. He jumped
trying to get in.
Swam to the fight.
That's the start of the fight right there, right? He was just telling them to move their boat. And I saw a video before it. He was telling them to move their boat for a good 2 or 3 minutes. He's like, you need to move your boat. You see that big boat? It's trying to park where you're at. You need to move. Bro, they jumped him. Niggas assembled, bro.
He did that fucking hat on.
Woo, assemble! Ding, 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 ding. And what's even is the commentary, bro. Niggas knew what was going on. As soon as that shit, the first couple of hits,
he swam to the fight,
bro. He's like, oh no, fuck that shit. I ain't about to take it. I ain't about to take this, bro.
And he was teeing off on some people.
Everybody was teeing off on people.
That's true.
Oh, bitch got thrown in the water. The dude, other homie got thrown in the water. Other homie got beep, 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 beep. The chair. He pulled out the chair. He came heavy with the chair.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the same. Like, yeah, man. Y'all should have tried to jump that dude.
That's what the fuck they did. That's what the cops was like. I mean, y'all hey, and you see what's even funnier is that all the white people got arrested. There was only like a couple of black people that got arrested.
With the chair.
The dude with the chair, and I think maybe like one other dude, maybe. Everybody else was just, they was like, nah, man, I was helping him out. Like, it's protection. Fuck that. He was talking that shit a second ago. Boom, 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 boom. He jumped in the wall. You see Uncle in the chair yet? No, he ain't seen Uncle in the chair yet. That's about to pop out. Man.
Look at the Brawl. The Brawl up and jumping that ass. Because y'all were wrong for jumping on that black man like that, baby. Okay, I thought we were going to...
Here's the chair.
Man. Yeah.
He bombed the fuck out of her.
Got hit with a chair. Damn. Well, y'all been rolling out here, dog.
She was not expecting.
No, man.
That's why they had to arrest. They were already got arrested.
Man. Yo, that was wild. I'm telling y'all, dog. I don't know if I was there, man. I probably would have ran in there.
I had to get some off. I had to get some
make
off.
me run in there. Come on, now. Like, this is too.
There's
real.
some aggression that needs let out, and y'all done fucked up.
Yeah.
There's a legal ass whooping. There's a legal community ass whooping. The cops was there and let this happen. They just was like, hold up, separate. There's two of them. There's two of them there. They good. Separate. All right, you done? Go ahead, jump in. We good. Separate. We gonna tase you if you jump in, nigga. But separate.
Doing a rotation.
They for real did, cause ain't no reason.
Came in waves.
Got thrown in the water.
Came in waves.
And she got thrown in the water.
There's the cop right here, and she got thrown in the water. Ain't no reason. And the cop had to tase her out. Ain't no reason. Ain't no reason.
He could have stopped that.
She could have stopped that. She could have easily stopped that. Nah. She was like, hey, you kind of deserve this ass whooping, so I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna turn the wand on real quick.
Hey, you done fucked up. For real. Nah, you can't just be doing that, man. No. That was like 5 of them on that one dude.
And what would have fucked up is if a cop would have tried to fuck up on somebody, they would have fucked that cop up too, because they would have felt something and all of a sudden be like, oh, nigga, no, no, the cop. No, the cop.
They would have been like, they would have hit him like, oh shit, fuck it, I already started.
Yep. Now I gotta knock this bitch out.
You out.
I gotta knock this bitch out.
A point of no return.
Bro, that shit was...
Yeah, no, I did not see that. I did not see it. Man, that shit is nuts.
Yeah,
that's like you'll see on, what was it, Friday? When Kai was out there in New York City?
New York? No,
yeah.
Right
in New York. Like, wildin', dog.
This weekend was full of riots. That's all I can say.
Let's start a riot.
What's even funnier is one of the chicks was posting pictures of her and her family, and Facebook got them. They got all, because she tagged them all in the posts and everything. They're all over
What would you even say that in that caption?
No, it wasn't anything about, it was before the whole thing. A fun family weekend or something. It was probably the night before.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, fun family weekend done turned bad.
Horribly wrong. And that's the thing, man. Just like that.
Too many drinks.
You broke.
They could do what they wanted. And
Yeah. Just like that, you went viral.
As fuck.
As fuck.
Yo, asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on fire online.
As fuck, bro. That's... Ugh.
That shit is nuts.
It's funny to me, bro. That's fun. I was talking to Dev's parents about that. And I was like, yeah, that's what they get. And Archie was like, someone probably said something they shouldn't have said, yada, yada, yada. And then they just went all in on him. I'm like, one, that just proves that you're going to try to say some nigga shit and then get your ass. I'm going to watch you, Archie. And two, that's literally what I was saying. I was like, all right,
you got to explain.
Got you.
Yeah, explain the 5-on-1.
And two, I'm like, nah, here, watch the beginning of this video and explain yourself out of this one, sir.
Right.
Oh, that's probably just some alcohol. They shouldn't. Yep. It's nothing more. Okay. Well then, yeah, the consequences from there. Oh, they shouldn't go to their homes and shit. I'm like, I mean, you're probably kind of right with that. It probably shouldn't go back to their jobs necessarily. Because I don't really consider that like a racist situation. They just, they probably would have done that.
It honestly just happened to be a bunch of white people jumping
one black dude,
and then a bunch of black people jumped.
They, the niggas wasn't having that. So I guarantee it was.
The only way that you know why that's happening, that's obviously a race issue.
Well, yeah, because they saw a bunch of white people on one black dude, and they're like, "Nah, fuck that." Yeah, hey, we ride for ours.
That's what I said. So, it don't matter who it is. You just happen to be in this situation. You just happen to bring your homeboys on.
Homies swam to the fight.
Yeah, you got it. I don't even know this nigga, but yeah, nah, fuck that. He ain't about to sit here and get jumped in front of me. But a white person would have allowed that to happen. To their other white people, they would have just recorded. Oh my god! Please help! Get the police!
Oh, that is fucking true. Dang, that's nuts. Oh, but at the same time, though, well, I mean, it would just turn into a big ass fight, like it was.
Like it was. That shit was real. I mean, but they got their ass whooped, and they all went to jail. All of them. The mom got her ass whooped. The dad got his ass whooped. The girlfriend got her ass whooped.
They probably really got him on the fact that they didn't move that boat when that big one was coming in.
Mm-hmm. And they probably got charged for that too.
Yeah,
bro, they fucked up. They should have just moved the boat.
Should have just moved the boat.
They thought they could do whatever the fuck they wanted, and
white people.
They fucked around and found out.
They fucked around and found out. I'll give it to them though. They was holding their own during this fight because they had niggas on them. They wasn't just like the old boy who came up on the boat. Pow! He got him good. You saw him fall back in the boat a little bit. Same with other dudes. But they came out and fought like they was about it. They're probably sore though.
Well, yeah.
You know that ER visit was expensive.
Crazy. Probably still there.
They got concussions and shit.
Oh, you know that mom is she got a vertebrae or something fucked up. That chair. He stone cold slapped her with that was Mankind 99. Like, bro, that was some WWF shit. Like, if you remember WWF, that right there, that was man, Undertaker Mankind on on Hell in a Cell, bro. Bing, bing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, dude was expecting it, so like he kind of could brace for it. He might have drunk, but he could have braced for it.
She wasn't.
She was looking this way. Chair came from this way.
She crumbled. Wow. She really didn't do nothing though. She got her ass whooped for no reason.
No, because every time the dude that was getting hit with the chair, every time he was jumping into something, she was right behind him.
She was trying to like tell him to stop though. Like if you watch it,
that's what happened when you.
Her whole thing was trying to get him off. Her entire.
That's what happens when you stay too close, man. You stay too close.
If there's one person I feel bad for, that entire thing, it was the lady in the red.
Chair.
She got fucked up. The girlfriend who posted everything, she was talking shit to the guard. I don't feel bad for her. She got her shit rocked. She got thrown in the water. The dudes that came up and need him, like both of the sons or whatever, the dude that came up and need him after he was talking to the dad in the first place, I'm so glad he got his ass whooped. And the same
dude, that dude, yeah.
With the dude that came in running in the end, both them white dudes, they both came in knee first. Both of them. And they got fucked up. Oh, they got fucked up. Like, ooh, they got pulled aside.
They were.
It'd be crazy how fast people be on it, man. They made that a meme and so
quick. Niggas was like,
yeah. Ooh,
and that shit's a meme 2 seconds later.
That's what I'm saying. Like a whole song out of that.
Montgomery Ball.
They made a whole song out of that.
They said that shit, like, you could tell people in the crowd were more hype about that than they were in Endgame when fucking Falcons like Cap on your left. Like, and then they had the meme with the portals and shit with the Cap saying Cap on your left. I'm like, hell no, he's going to the portals. And they for real was down there quick.
Yo, nigga jumped in the water, bro. He swam to the fight. He is the first nigga in history
ever
to swim to a fight, bro. He swam to the altercation. He dried off and started putting them off. Nigga, like, hey, fuck this shit.
He was like,
yo, and he got paid. He got paid for that shit too. Like, niggas sent him to do it.
They were sending him money for his shoes and shit.
Right. He had to make a post like, please stop sending me money for my shoes. Thank you, guys. Like,
what?
Bro, he probably got bans for that. This nigga became famous. I think he got a scholarship or some shit. Like, he's only 16.
This is
dog, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
He gets to high school in a couple weeks. Like,
he was all, fuck that shit, nigga. We banging.
Couple weeks is gonna be his junior year. He gonna be the shit.
Hey, that's Brett Streesack right there, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga.
About that shit. That nigga said,
oh, that's messed up.
I forgot about that shit.
Hey, it didn't one good time, and that was it.
Hey, he crumbled.
Hit the nigga vibrator button.
Throwing up gang signs.
Bruh,
that's messed up.
That was a term. Nick. Don't get Brett Treasack.
Don't get Brett Treasack.
Dog, that nigga.
Oh,
I forgot about that. That nigga ever got in trouble like that.
Yeah.
For the video.
So I'm trying to get that asshole right now.
He followed him. He followed him all the way through.
Hold on, let me get down the stairs. Big damn.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Every time I had that thing was trying not. He always would end up in the videos too, like that other dude we're fighting, the dude he kneed and knocked out his tooth.
Oh damn! Yeah,
was right there. He's like, stop, and he's like, stop saying my name.
He's like, nigga, I'm gonna get in trouble too. Shit. I just want to be here.
That is funny, yeah.
Bro, I got in trouble for that same shit. I don't remember who it was. They put a fucking mask on, came and smacked the shit out of somebody.
That was little brother. Oh. He was. Everyone like, what the fuck is he? He was waiting.
He was.
Had his fucking
I was sitting there. I was sitting there with the camera. I knew what was happening. Big. I'm in the library, next class. Well, what's his face? The coach for the fucking football team comes in there. Oh, yeah, you gotta come with me. Oh, what did I do?
Bro, I forgot about that. That shit was so wild.
So who was this? I don't know. I was just recording shit. I was bored.
Like, he was literally just sitting there like this with a mask on outside. This dude's quiet.
He didn't get in trouble for that, though, did he?
I don't know if they ever found out it was him.
I don't think they did, because I never gave him up. I got a 5-day suspension. Bro, when I got home and I told my dad what I did, that was the realest dap up that nigga has ever gave me. He was like, all right, you chilling. You don't even got to go to SSE or ISS. You can just chill home for the week. This is a vacation, my nigga.
Chilling.
Bet.
That's what I'm saying, bet. That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't do nothing, Pops. I just said snitch. They took my iPod. Can we get that back?
I need you to grab that.
I need you to get that back for me. Because that's
I'm gonna need that.
Right. Well, they said it's evidence. They're still trying to figure out who it is. Who was it? I don't fucking know. He had a mask on. You didn't see that?
Homie had a mask. Like, I will never forget. That shit was wild.
Shit gets wild out here.
That was great to see.
I forgot, like, yo, that shit was not even a memory to you. Like, you brought it up and I remember the whole thing.
I was there, so I
memory unlocked.
For real. God damn.
As I said, motherfuckers getting wild, huh?
We was getting.
Motherfuckers were waking up at 7 in the morning ready to
fight, bro. Like, how do you wake up with that much animosity and energy? Like, bro, calm down.
Like, bro, I'm not even awake yet.
Come on with all that shit.
Man, I remember, what was it? There was like a stretch where there was like literally 3 fights. No, it was like 5 fights every day. It was a fight a day, and I was by each one.
You was starting
I was like, no, one of them I walked up on. Like, they were like, hey, Jamal, where's the fight? And I was like, right there. Like, I don't even remember why they were fighting, but they were rolling on the ground, swinging on each other. Like, I was like, there's a fight right there.
Man, if you remember back to high school fights, like, that shit was just so stupid. All of them.
Well, I mean, it was over stuff that didn't really matter.
Nothing.
Stuff that definitely didn't matter.
Nothing at all.
Didn't matter, but you're young, didn't got too much to do. A lot of energy.
Everyone started fighting. Like, that shit was on.
He got a drive-by smack. It knocked the glasses, all the shit off his face, bro.
Do you remember when it was one of the twins, they threw the fucking science book and it hit dude in the face?
Oh, damn. That's a big book, bro. That is a huge book, dog.
Dude was looking, that dude was about to cry. Like, I was like, oh no.
Damn.
Bro.
That is a huge book. I was saying that how to get.
Face, man. I was like, oh, we about to cry.
Oh man,
That shit would hurt. Nigga.
I'm so thankful that didn't happen to me. I couldn't have come to school for like a
You
week.
have to fight somebody after that. Like, there's no question. Like, bro, we got to fight now.
I don't think he knew through it. But
You are the ops, bro.
Yeah, I am swinging on people after that. Like, I might just swing on the person next to me. Like,
I'm so.
That's a who the fuck just threw that shit?
that shit, I just remember seeing that science book go. I was like, oh man.
No.
Like, that shit was slow motion. I was like, oh, that's a freshman biology book. That motherfucker.
It's like, you know, with slow motion, this nigga had time to read the book.
I was like, that shit, Chico on the front and everything. Like, I was man. That shit came down. Like, the arc in the air was slow, but when it got towards that kid's face, that shit went real time.
There's no dodging. That book had a cheat code in there. Slow time. Reverse slow time.
Oh man, that shit was too funny. I just remember watching that motherfucker fly though.
I mean, dang, dog. I'd be so heated if I got hit in the face like that. If I got hit in the face, like, oh my god.
You turn around looking around, everyone's just laughing. I'm like,
yeah, you know everybody laughing fucking demons out there. Everybody laughing, you know it.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
They can get hit with a random book.
That's what I can't imagine these days, man. You get hit by a book like that, you got everybody named Mama recording. You got the teachers recording too. Like, you got the teachers recording too.
Teacher in the background making a TikTok catch you. Like, oh shit.
their brother's supposed to be
Man, like,
I'm glad we graduated.
for real, I can only imagine. You gotta be on your P's and Q's.
back then.
We did, but that wasn't the same.
No, it's not the same. It's not the
It
same.
was grainy, bro.
Yeah.
You could barely make that shit out.
You're right. You got 4K video.
4K,
You
bro.
call it
It's like,
4K.
it's like you right there.
You right there.
Everybody has a filming production studio on their pockets.
With the GPS location.
Yes.
It's so bad,
Hey, you
bro.
remember at 7:52 at Waffle House?
They got the time on
You
your.
got your ass whooped.
Got your ass whooped.
It's
It was right here in 36 seconds, bro.
For real.
Matter of fact, hold up. You zoom in, you can watch your tooth fly. We can maybe be able to find it, my nigga.
Yeah, that shit's literally documented these days. That shit is
That shit landed
documented.
right in the fryer, bro.
Oh, damn. That shit got cooked.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. Yeah, I made it out just in time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that shit, wow.
Oh, man. Now I understand. That's
Dude,
why there's so
you know what's
much
crazy?
shit.
When my memories popped up, it was like, hey, who's trying to go to baseball alley to box? And fucking Max Trinklaw was like, he'll come boxing, but there's no one in his weight class. And we were like, Trixie will box you. Because that fool would fight anybody.
Yeah, I remember going out there to box. Basically.
I remember I was swinging on that fool. I was like, how is he not asleep?
Yeah,
that
man.
dude had a pain tolerance.
I remember
That shit.
Round 2.
fight.
Because the first one was when we took him to the fucking
Y'all were out
behind what those apartments.
Oh my god.
That was the first one.
Yo.
And it was peace and 18.
I saw that video. That was a good video.
I went to Baker's this past weekend, and because I had the nephews and the niece over, and I went to go get some drinks, and I was in there, and I was getting drinks, so I was kind of looking, and then somebody came up the aisle, and I was just not paying attention, and then next thing you know, she was like, Rashawn? I was like,
Oh,
who the fuck are you? And then she was like, do you not remember who I am? I was like, and then it sparked on me, I was like,
Oh my god!
It was like she was like, yeah. I was like, oh my god! Like I didn't have no clue that was you. And then she was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm getting some drinks. You know, got my nephews and niece over, and she was like, you ain't got no kids? I was like, no, and I was like. And she was like, oh, no kids? I was like, yeah, no kids. And I was like, I don't really know what to say to you, to be honest. I don't really know what to say to you. And then she was like,
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, and then she was like, you look the same. And I was like, yeah. I was like, but again, I don't really know what to say. She was like, it's probably because you ain't got no kids. I was just like, you're probably right. But then I said hi to their kids real quick, and then he was getting ready to get a drink, and she was saying no. I was like, it does look pretty good though. So she ended up getting it for him. So I was like, help you out, kid. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my stuff.
I don't know what to say to you right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, our
Yeah,
boy was just fucking on you.
Yeah. Because I said hi. Cause I said hi. I was like, whatever, good to see you. But I was like, I don't really have too much more. Like, I'm chilling. I'm just going to get some drinks. So I was like, hey, I even told her, I was like, I live right up the street here. And she was like, I actually don't live anywhere near here. And I was just like, why are you here? Yeah, that's kind of. I didn't say that one out loud, but that is literally what I thought. That is just what I thought, though. I was like, yeah, because it's like, why the fuck are you here? But I swear, every time I go to that Baker's between 5 and 7, I'm running into somebody.
Yeah.
So any other time, I don't see nobody. But between that time of 5 and 7, I'm seeing at least somebody that I know.
I try not to go to the stores out here above, where I be running. I'm like,
No.
I don't even remember.
It don't even matter where I go, honestly.
That's different.
It really don't.
We ran into somebody
I was at the outlet.
fucking Worlds of Fun.
Yeah. I was at the outlet mall yesterday, ran into someone I played football with. Like,
see? Like, man.
Yeah, you had contacts.
Yeah, everywhere I go.
I'll run into people and be like, you used to hang out with Jamal. Yeah, I don't know you.
To be honest with you.
You can hit him up. He's probably still. Matter of fact, I know he's still doing good. I just saw him a couple days ago.
Actually, one that surprised me, I'm gonna say. Yep, just tap it. Well, yeah. So a lot of stuff
obviously you're the editor.
Yeah,
so
just cut it out. Yeah,
you know what's good and what's not good.
It was. Yeah, like this shit not gonna make it.
Matter of fact, last week when we was talking about whatever, or last time when we met, like at the beginning, there was some shit. I'm like, Rashawn's gonna edit it. It's cool. I ain't worried about it.
Yep. No, I mean, I'll keep the original so you guys want to listen back to them. Right. But some shit just not making it to there.
All the name dropping.
Yeah. That's not making it to there.
I mean, some of the stories is probably
like that. They're good stories to hear.
I mean, if it's to a point where it can be monetized, we can come back to it. but otherwise, yeah.
That's funny. Bro,
dude, was literally thinking about that biology book. That one was just too fucking funny.
That shit is just wild, bro. I'd be so heated.
Like that dude's face went
right.
Turned back already about to cry. I was like, oh
man, that shit probably hurt.
Oh no, that definitely hurt.
That
was a thick book, bro. Hurt. He got hit with the cover of it, like, so it was all the pages. Like,
at least it was the cover. It wasn't an edge, because the edge would have hurt worse.
No, like
he got smacked by it.
Yeah, he did get smacked by it.
If you got, I'd rather get smacked by a book than speared by a book.
The corner,
bro. How'd you go out? Someone threw a book and that shit killed me. Like,
oh, that'd be so terrible, bro. Like on all the ways to go.
Yo, that'd be the start of an anime right there, bro. Like,
right.
I'd rather be coming back as these. Yeah, no. The worst. Not only do you die as a book, you're coming back as a book. Oh my god.
Die by the book, live by the book.
That is some. That is some non-main character treatment. Hell no. I need to be the top nigga. I need to be Rimuru.
You'd be the book of the person that
the top anime.
Yeah, you'd be the book of the main character. So dirty.
The first book they use, and that's it. I forget about
right,
it.
and then you're on the shelf the rest of the show.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That is so
it checks
terrible.
back on you every once in a while.
No.
Like, what did you do to deserve
Help
this?
me, and he knows you're a sentient being. Because you can talk to him when you're open. You can write shit down.
Right.
Help me.
It only lives when you cast spells from it.
Oh, bro. That's comical.
Nah, that'd be trash. That'd be trash. Don't put me in that
Oh
way.
no, we might have to hit Mop up.
Hey, they make up.
They can make something.
Sometimes that's probably what they do in the studio. They just kind of write something down and they just go in there and be like,
make it work.
yeah, it's like, do this. They just draw a picture, just some random stupid picture, like, do this. Like, what?
This ain't enough. Make it enough.
Yeah, make it enough. Yeah, well, that's it for today. Thanks again, everyone, for listening. This is TTIGR, That Time I Got Reincarnated podcast with Rashawn, Jamal, and Devante. And to get more content, you can check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and more. So until next time, take it easy.